Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Teeters Memorial Field here in Yoder, the site of our CWAC Game of the Week. This afternoon, an early contest for you as Southeast plays host to Lusk in early conference matchup here that, thinking on the way out here, the number of years that this particular game has sent the winner of the CWAC conference out of it, probably not a lot different here today. Glad to be joined by Ryan Caith. And Ryan, when these two hook up, there's always fireworks, usually a pretty good football game.
I was looking forward to it. Had the privilege of videoing that game with Lusk and Lingle. Thought about that game a while ago. Lusk not ranked, but powerhouse on offense with Smith and Miller, and they can combine for some yards. And Southeast been playing some great football too, so as you said, I think should be a great matchup this afternoon.
Southeast will come into this game the number 4 ranked team in the 1A 9-man division, according to the WildPreps.com coaches and media poll.
I think 3 now.
Have they moved up to 3? And there will certainly be movement in that poll after the upset last night, Wind River knocking off number 1 Big Piney. So there is an opportunity for both of these teams to move up into those rankings. But first things first, got to take care of business here. If you're the Cyclones, got to hold home court. If you are Lusk, a road win in Yoder would be huge. So they have introduced Lusk starters here, and as promised, I wanted to make sure that Suzanne Keller was paying close attention when we introduce these starting lineups, because they are brought to you by her firm, Simply Real Estate. Hey, whether you're buying or selling, Simply Real Estate has a team of realtors that will make sure that the process is as simple and stress-free as possible. You can give them a call at 307-338-3069 or stop by their office, Simply Real Estate, where they make real estate simple for you. Now, for the Lusk starters, they have introduced the entire team. I do remember, as you mentioned, Ryan, the quarterback is Jackson Smith. The backfield includes David West and can't remember. We will get the rest of those starters and pass them along to you. I know that, as you had mentioned, he used Nathan Miller extensively on the outside, nearly 400 yards of passing between the two of them in that game that we had in Yoder. So the Lusk Tigers are coached by Chris Skeen. He is assisted by Chris Smith and Reese Andre. Southeast being introduced right now. We do have a little bit more detailed list of their starters here. They will start this way. Across the front, it'll be Emmett Coxbill, a 5'10", 220-pound junior. Lance York will be at one guard, a 190-pound senior. Tegan Thompson will be the other guard. He is a 190-pound senior. TJ Moats will be the tight end. Moats is 6'3" and 220 pounds. He is just a sophomore. The backfield looks like this. Aiden Desmond will be the starting quarterback at 6'3" and 185 pounds. He is a junior. Cole Sauer will get the start instead of, now I better check that. It might be Cole or Chase. One of the two of them starting instead of Matthew Chapman, who is still out with an injury. Don't know the extent of that or how long he will be out, but he is in street clothes here today. So they will also send Aiden Shimmick out. He will play in a flanker position. So the Cyclones coached by Mark Bullington, assisted by Sean Burkhart, Todd Werner, and Aaron Wegland. The two teams will meet at center field here at the 50-yard line. They will have the opening coin toss. Let's send it back to the studio for a 90-second timeout. We'll be back for the kickoff in our CWAC Game of the Week right after this break.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your new tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation for fast and dependable service with all of your tire needs. It's County 14 Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Three Sisters Truck Stop in Manville would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck. Three Sisters is your headquarters for fuel and food. Open Tuesdays through Saturday from 7 to 7 and Sundays from 7 to 2. Stop and enjoy great hamburgers and homemade meals with large portions, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Good luck, Tigers, from Three Sisters Truck Stop in Manville.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Bo Shimmick has it teed up. Southeast won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Lusk will be on offense here first. Back deep to receive, David West and Nathan Miller. CWAC Game of the Week action just about ready to get underway as Shimmick waits for the official nod. They give it, and he approaches. Bangs this one short, end over end kick, bounces at the 25, fielded at the 15. Upfield with it is Miller. Miller out over the 25 to the 30 and brought down at the 31. Tegan Thompson in there on the stop along with William Knowlton. Good field position here for the Tigers to start.
Yeah, nice little return there. Looked up some scores from last week. Both these teams coming off road wins. So Southeast with a win over Moorcroft and Lusk over Saratoga.
Yeah, nice win for the Tigers there. Southeast a little short-handed up at Moorcroft. Starting a 3-3 here. Miller will stand in the pistol with Kupke to his right. Now they will motion and run counter away from the motion. Short gain on the first down carry by Kupke. They brought they brought David West in motion and then handed counter action to Kupke. Got maybe 2, call it 2nd and 8. Try and get those other Lusk starters across the front. I see Quentin Bieri is out there. I know that Rance brought on this tight end position over here. I'll get the others after this play. Also, Cody Himes up front there. 2 receivers to the left. Now they motion West. Hand on the sweep. Inside handoff to West. Trying to get outside. Can't shake the tackle out there. I believe out with edge pressure over there was Aiden Desmond to bring West down after a short gain of a couple, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
2 run plays here from Lusk. It'll be interesting because the last Southeast game I saw, they were pretty run heavy, and Lusk over in Lingle a few weeks ago went through the air quite a bit.
Well, you and I talked about the wind before we went back on the air. A little bit of a factor as Lusk works into the wind. Going to be a bigger factor as the game goes on. Trips to the right. Now they will motion across the formation. Same play coming the other way, and it's going nowhere. Going to be dropped back at the line of scrimmage, but will be well short of first down yardage was Nathan Miller with the carry. So it will be 4th and 5. Lusk will have to punt it away. That breeze coming kind of out of the southeast right now, it would appear, will be right into the face of Miller. He'll get it blocked.
Looks like.
Sorry about that. I think that Moats got a piece of it, and it went out of bounds. Southeast will have excellent field position here. It will go out. That all started when Miller had to go up high and field the snap there.
Just a botched snap. Yeah, had to reach over his head and leap up there. And Moats got in the backfield quick.
We noticed that that has been a great addition to this football team. Moats, a 6'3" sophomore, will be in a tight end. Actually, they will put him as the fullback here. I backfield now, flag flies. Motion penalty here against the Cyclones. Not sure what might have been the issue there. They were in an I formation with a single receiver split wide right. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't see movement or anything. False start, they say. So I'll back him up 5 yards here.
Cheyenne officiating crew. Desmond under center. Turns and hands to the deep back through. That's Sauer. Sauer with room. Out over the 30, inside the 30 to the 27. So we find out right away that is Cole Sauer, the 6'3" senior carrying the football there. Got about 8 yards back there, so it'll bring up second down. We'll call it 7. Kind of a luxury to put 6'3" and 200 up there in front of you as your fullback. Same thing here, same exact play, but he's going to be tripped up. He'll be dropped for a loss here. Nice defensive stop. I see Aiden Matthews getting up off of the bottom of the pile, joined by Jackson Smith. Loss of 2 will bring up third down. We'll call it 8.
Yeah, good stand there by the Tiger defense. A big third down here. But I would assume if you're Southeast, you're in 4-down territory.
You would have to think so. Wind at their back certainly could easily go to the air. We've seen Desmond run from this position as well. Always a threat to do that. I formation behind Desmond. One receiver split wide right. Desmond will pitch to the deep back Sauer, trying to get around right in. He's got a blocker now strung out and going to be dropped out there defensively for the Tigers is Nathan Miller. Gain of 3 will bring up fourth, and we're going to call it 4. All right, Coach. 4-down territory. That's not a gimme. 4th and 4.
They've had a couple of gainers and then a tackle for loss on the run game. Haven't seen a throw yet. Maybe you try going through the air here?
I'm calling play action right here. Let's see. They will move Desmond to the pistol. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and now they motion into the formation. Fake that handoff, throw it left flat. Caught by Moats. Moats going to be tripped up. He won't get there. Not even close. Nice defensive play there. Jackson Smith on the stop. And after the block punt, the Tigers have held. It's a nice defensive stand to start the game.
Yes, it was. And I like the play design there. Just didn't execute, and good defense by the Tigers there.
Somebody stayed home on that backside. Obviously, Smith was there. He had help. But, yeah, nice misdirection, and Desmond with the left hand throws it out there in the flat, but it was well defended. So now Smith from the pistol with Kupke to his left. Tight right. Smith wants to throw. Now going to be flushed on the run, and he'll be sacked. Back inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. Tegan Thompson got him.
Yeah, I remember that last game we did out here with you, Mike. We're calling Thompson's name a lot on defense. He gets back in the backfield quick.
Yeah, I don't know how many defensive points he might have had that day, but it would have been a pile of them. Gets the sack right there. The loss. Clear back inside the 20 to the 18. They've got to get to the 36-yard line. So second, and we'll call it 18. Just underway, first quarter action. CWAC game of the week. Now they will motion. Counter handoff here. Nice room over the left side for Kupke. Kupke will get about 5 of it back there before he's tripped up. Lance York with the stop for the Cyclones. It'll bring up third down, and let's call it about 13, maybe 14 yards here for the Tigers.
Not a whole lot of offense to start this one off.
No big fireworks yet. 2 very fundamentally sound football teams. Third and long. Smith from the pistol, motions West, hands off to West. West trying to get around right in, strung out, but now cuts it up. He's got room. West is free, and they're not going to catch him. There are no flags. To the 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
Talk about fireworks.
Well, we had requested them, and we just got them. From the 22-yard line to pay dirt. A big touchdown run. Oh, there is a flag on the far sideline, so let's check it.
Yeah, that's a sneaky one over there, about the 45.
And it had to come in very late because I checked as he crossed midfield, there was nobody going to catch him. Let's see what the call is here. Sideline interference called against the Tigers, and they will bring it back. Wow.
Unfortunate.
So that will wipe out the 78-yard touchdown run?
78-yard run there. Good break for the Cyclones here. I didn't see a collision or anything, at least.
You know what it probably was, and I hate to say this, but you get a kid in the open like that, the coach is running down along beside him and hollering, probably tripped up an official, hurt his feelings, so they brought it back. 1st and 10 Tigers. They bring it back out to the 42. Cost him a touchdown. They will motion West again. Smith wants to throw. Does so across the middle. This one's up for grabs. Almost picked off. Intended for number 20. Intended for West, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Good coverage there by Sauer and Desmond for Southeast. Underthrew him.
That one was dangerous. You throw across the middle like that into coverage, double coverage nonetheless. Lucky that that one wasn't picked off. 2nd and 10, Tigers. From their own 42. Two receivers split wide left. Miller from the pistol. Takes the snap, wants to throw, now flushed. In trouble and dropped again by Tegan Thompson. That is his 2nd sack. Well, I got to think, if you're going to try and roll Jackson Smith out, you're going to want to go the opposite direction of Tegan Thompson.
Or at least come up with a double team or something on him.
Yeah. 2nd sack all the way back inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and long. So the long touchdown run taken off the board, and now after the penalty, Lusk finds themselves in 3rd and long. Smith from the pistol, motioning West. Hands off to West, trying to get outside. Tripped up, slowed down enough. Now still trying to get to the sideline. West will run a long ways for very little production there. They string him out for a gain of 1, and it will bring up 4th and call it 16. Lusk will have to punt it away.
See if the Tigers can get better snap here from their long snapper.
So this time, Smith stands at the 25, gets this one away, but another punt that goes straight in the air. It was pressured, takes a huge Cyclone bounce, and goes all the way back to the 23-yard line. Boy, that was like the golf shot that lands and they just drop
it back on the green.
Holy cow. That went further backwards than it did forward. A tremendous opportunity once again if you are the Cyclones. They will say that it was touched at the 28-yard line, but
I thought I saw it go off a shin there.
It finally came to rest at about the 20. So if you can call that a break for Lusk, I guess it is, but Southeast, 1st and 10. From the 28, now another flag flies. Officials are seeing something that they don't like early on. Another flag, another false start penalty, the 2nd one of the game against the Cyclones. So it'll be 1st and 15.
Looked like you had some quick words with the center there. Yeah, I don't know what they're seeing.
Thompson is the center. Snap to the pistol. Now an inside handoff to Shimmick. Shimmick around right in, run out of bounds inside the 30. Short gain for Shimmick. Maybe 5.
Yep, I'll
better
give it
than
to
I thought. Yeah, better than I thought. Shimmick showing some nice speed around the right end there. gets the penalty yardage back. Southeast will face 2nd and 10. Run out of bounds, so the clock stops. 4:56 to go. We are still scoreless on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Single receivers either side of the formation. Now Shimmick comes in motion again. They'll fake that handoff. Inside pitch. Sauer with it. Sauer inside the 25, down to the 23. Just that little shovel pass inside there. Sauer with a nice gain.
Yeah, I like the way Southeast is using motion on offense. Made a nice little seam for Sauer there. Quick little 6-yard pickup.
3rd down and 4. Lusk was equal to the task last time when they faced this situation. Need to see if they can do it again. Slot right. Single receiver to the right. One back behind Desmond. They'll hand to Sauer, and Sauer's got room. Sauer will have the first down. Dropped at the 10-yard line. A gain of 12 for Sauer, but a first, not quite a first and goal, though. Spotted at the 11. Well, there was a big hole right up the middle there.
Yes, there was. Good speed from Sauer as he hit it.
Same formation here. Slot right, ball's loose. It's on the turf. They go to the ground for it. Who has it?
It's going to be tight.
Yeah. I think that Lusk might have it. Nope. Calling 2nd down. Off the bottom of the pile, Desmond recovered his own fumble. That had to be a pretty good wrestling match down there, and Desmond covers it, averts disaster there, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. I really thought Lusk had the best opportunity at that football.
Well, Desmond, good hustle there after, fumbling that snap, hopped right back on it. But, yeah, as you said, it was a close one there.
They will switch slot left now. Turn in hand. Sauer that way. Going to be hit as he crosses the 5. And dropped there. Nice gang tackle. First to meet him was Nathan Miller. Then helped by Smith and Cody Himes. So he didn't get quite to the 5. They're going to mark it just outside the 5. We'll call it 3rd down, 5 here. Again, the breeze right now is at Southeast back. Be a little more than just a field goal attempt or an extra point for Shimmick, but they will go for it here. Fake the handoff. Desmond to throw into the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Cyclones on the receiving end of that one. Chase Sauer. Boy, Desmond with a nice play fake there to freeze those linebackers for just a brief second, and he found Sauer in the end zone, the 6-yard touchdown pass. 2:36 to go here in the first. Shimmick is on to attempt the point after. Desmond will hold. Snap, placement, kick is on the way, it's blocked. No good. Southeast will lead it 6-0 with 2:36 to go in the first. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back for the kickoff after this break.
For new installs and always free estimates. For residential, commercial, and industrial doors, go to WheatlandGarageDoor.com or call them today at 307-322-2200. 14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your new tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation for fast and dependable service with all of your tire needs. It's County 14 Tire located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Three Sisters Truck Stop in Manville would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck. Three Sisters is your headquarters for fuel and food. Open Tuesdays through Saturday from 7 to 7 and Sundays from 7 to 2. Stop and enjoy great hamburgers and homemade meals with large portions, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Good luck, Tigers, from Three Sisters Truck Stop in Manville.
So after the short punt, Southeast marches in from 28 yards out. The final play, a 6-yard Desmond to Chase Sauer touchdown pass. PAT was blocked. So 6-0. Southeast leads it on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Shimmick ready to approach. First kick was shallow. This one will be a little bit deeper. Touched by Miller. Now picks it up, trying to find a lane. Cuts it upfield. Wrestled around and now still on his feet, trying to break out of there. Held on to and drugged down by Tegan Thompson. One of those slow developing returns there that if he breaks that shoestring tackle there that Thompson makes, he might go a long ways.
Yeah, had a whole gang of Cyclones around him. But yeah, kind of muffed that return a little bit. Took him a while to get going north.
Or east.
Or east.
Northeast. In a northeasterly direction. One of my favorite broadcasting stories was working a game with Dick Golisano. And he got to talking about the wind. And he had it coming from every direction. And finally I said, "You saying that it's swirling?" Pitch here to Miller. Miller with blockers out front, but strung out nicely by Thompson. I think our listeners probably think that Thorpe and Shelley Thompson pay us just to say Tegan's name a lot. But I'm telling you, that kid is all over the field.
He's got to be worn out after a football game.
He's at that left defensive end position, and they kind of keep running that way. There was no gain on first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. They'll put Kupke in the backfield behind Jackson, who is under center. Now they motion West. He'll become the tailback. They'll hand to West, trying to get outside. Has some room. West around the left end to the 30, the 35, and run out of bounds about a yard short. You know, West looked like he could have turned that up, and probably they will say he got the first down.
Yeah, I think they gave him a good spot there.
Ran him out right at the down marker. So that is a first down for the Lusk Tigers. Is that their first one of the game? No, they had a first down on the one where the touchdown that was called back, didn't they?
They did.
1st and 10 at about the 38. Mike McNamee, Ryan Caith, glad to have you with us for early CWAC football. Now a timeout going to be taken. Looks like Lusk saw something that they didn't like, so they will take one. 1:35 to go in the first. Southeast leads at 6-0 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
The Southeast Booster Club would like to wish all of our Southeast Cyclone athletes good luck. We applaud your hard work and dedication to our school and are here rooting for you every step of the way. The Southeast Booster Club, supporting and promoting excellence in academics, athletics, and all activities in our Southeast schools. Go Cyclones!
Welcome back to Teeters Memorial Field. CWAC Game of the Week action. Southeast and Lusk doing battle. Cyclones lead at 6-0 here as we wind down to the end of the first period. Tigers with the football from the 38, 1st and 10. In the backfield is Miller beside Smith. Now they will motion. Snap goes over the head of Smith. He'll be run down and dropped by Tegan Thompson. Again, a play that was disrupted from the very beginning by the high snap.
Yeah, another rough snap, and now limping off is going to be Smith. I think he's still going to get the play and come in.
Holding that left knee, isn't he? Now another timeout going to be called. This time Southeast wants to talk it over. So we will take another timeout with them. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back to Yoder after this timeout.
Think about how Good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Linda Lenz. I am here to get to know you and understand your life. I can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Linda Lenz in Wheatland today.
Also located on Main Street in Lusk. Call 334-3803.
Healthcare should be easy. At Banner Health Torrington Community Hospital, feel free to set your pace and choose your path. Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists, and the healthcare professionals you know, for a road less traveled and a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide scope of care, helping you make healthcare easier so that life can be better.
Out of the timeout, the inside handoff, David West with the carry. A short gain by West on second down will bring up 3rd and long. They need to get to the 48. This one will be spotted from the 29-yard line. And now another timeout, or did we? No. Did I miss something here?
I didn't see a signal for a timeout. Had a Southeast Cyclone banged up, but he got up pretty quick.
Yeah, we are just coming to the end of the first quarter here.
The officials are discussing something at the 30-yard line.
The teams are still out on the field, but their coaching staffs are out there with them. So I don't know if an official timeout has been called. Oh, you know what it is. Southeast wanting to get the ball back here with the wind at their back. So they are calling the timeout so that they can keep that wind, which has continued to pick up. I would say out of the southeast, 15 to 17 miles an hour.
I'd say you're pretty close.
Doing
you
my
should
best,
have been a weatherman.
Doing my best Don Day.
That's supposed to pick up pretty good bit here tonight, I think.
Yeah, could be a factor for that Trailblazer game later this evening. 3rd and long. West resets in the backfield, takes the handoff and loses it, goes to the turf and covers it, but will give ground back to the 26-yard line. Ooh, timing's such an issue. That quick inside handoff, muffed and dropped. They were fortunate to cover it. Different punter back there this time. Nathan Miller will punt. I believe that's who is back there.
Need some binoculars, see the jersey numbers here.
Yeah, better snap. Steps into the punt, gets it away, end over end that bounces at the 40. Takes a Tiger bounce across midfield and is downed right at midfield, just on the Tiger side of it. Cyclone side of it, excuse me. They'll have 35